two. Take two, I should say. This time I've cut this thing in half. I hope it's gonna work. So, here we go again with Mark's setter. Really hope this works. Because if it doesn't, I'm not going to spend any more money on this little model. I don't know. So, I did some wet sanding. I like the crap kind of, the clear coat kind of beat it up. Didn't quite auto level as I hope it would. Oh well. And let's see how this is sliding. Oh, very slidey. Okay, hold on here. Put this down here. Angle of Purple Merkle. Alright, hold on here. I could not have stomached another minute of her on screen. Like, that's all you're waiting for is her to die. You know, because autopilot doesn't exist in the Star Wars universe, apparently. But, you know. Crap, let's try this again. Oh my gosh, you're not even getting any of this. What? You want me to come there? Wait! Oh crap. My daughter's calling me. This did not go down well at all. Hopefully I can reposition this thing without ripping. Dear God. Alright, here we go. Okay, great. I'm really busy right now. Okay. Well, crisis averted, I guess, with the daughter. Oh, crap! And then he just drops it on the floor. Here we go. Dear God. You're not seeing any of this. You know, I'm not even bothering trying to video this. So, alright, I'm splitting this other half into two different parts. I'm just going to take this slowly. Because this is really nerve-wracking. Ended up scraping off the Putt Maru. I'm going to put the other one on instead, the replacement decal. Because the way it was positioned, it wasn't positioned right to begin with. I thought I would just be able to leave that alone, but nope. It's not going to work out. So, this, oh my gosh, you know, the decal that wraps around like this, oh my gosh, this is really difficult. I'm not good with decals, especially wrap around, you know, contouring to different surfaces and crap. So, golly. Alright, so I guess I'm ready to go with this other part here. And hopefully this is gonna work out. Hopefully. We shall see. So, sorry if I wasn't able to get any of that on video. I don't think this is going to work out. Let me see if this is not really quite soaked all the way. Alright. I guess it's working.
And I thought that was pretty brutal and pretty rude. And I don't know why you do that with the character. I mean, I've seen interviews with Mark Hamill say, well, they're trying to do something different and surprise audiences. And, you know, I want to be surprised. I think there's other ways you could surprise us, but that wasn't one of them. That was not a good choice. That was not a good way to surprise people.
Oh my gosh. This is not...
Moving on.
Man, this is hard.
Kind of takes me out. Like I said, the humor's all over the place. Is when Rey meets Luke and he tells her to sit down, close your eyes, and reach out to the force before she reaches her hand out. And it's a funny scene, but it makes Luke look like he's just silly, doesn't care, and he's just gonna mock her.
Alright. That's not working. Oh my gosh. This is...
It was funny, but it just...
You know, hold on. Let me get this wet.
Serious or believable or identifiable. Especially when, even though there's been humor in other movies, those characters have always taken themselves very seriously. Luke has taken them really seriously and always been a character who cares and will do the right thing no matter what, no matter how hard it is to do. Batman is similar where, I should say Christopher Nolan's Batman is similar, where he, his rules, he just kill people. And you really take that character as far as they possibly take with those rules.
And it's crooked. It's totally crooked. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is... I'm just gonna take this very slowly. Come on. Move into position, please.
And I know this is probably a stupid thing to harp on, but that really just didn't make sense to me. Why? Like, he literally tricked these animals and he was about to eat them. He went through all this trouble, and then he gives up because he feels guilty for his own forces. Just seems so odd to me, but that's a side note. Another scene that was supposed to be funny was Rey was practicing his lightsaber on the hillside. She cuts the stone goes rolling down the hill, and knocks this wheelbarrow right out of these caretakers, Jedi Temple caretakers' hands. And again, it's funny, but it makes the character seem
very slowly getting this into position. Alright. Now it's sticking to the... There! Oh gosh, hey, I got it right on the first try there. Great. Alright, now this just needs to be slowly coaxed upwards. Alright, now it's... I can't... Maybe because it was sticking to the nacelle, the engine nacelle, but now I'm able to reposition it much more easily. Okay. Okay. Phooey. There. Oh my golly.
And now she doesn't care about that. She's like, oh, he's good looking. As if that's a virtue over some terrible crime that Cindy's committed. A lot of reasons that scene took me out a little bit.
Jeez.
And it's just such an odd thing.
Just move up already, please.
They're going to build something between the two characters that needs to be slowed down. That was a little too fast there. And those two characters I don't ever see. They're not meant to come together, but maybe they're meant to affect each other in good and bad ways. That was just a silly way, a silly thing to do.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
I think the choice to include so much humor is something that really surprised me because, back in June, Lucasfilm and Disney fired Chris Miller and Phil Lord from the Solo movie that they were writing and directing, and they replaced them with Ron Howard. And the reason they said that pretty much everyone knows now that they got rid of him was because their spin on the Han Solo movie was too comical, I guess, and too humorous. And
Alright, this is, I'm just gonna use the relaxer, I think. The Mark Setter softer, whatever, yeah, the Mark softer. It's just, it doesn't really want to, it's even worse than this one, I guess. It's just got this wrinkle here.
Didn't make sense to me why they didn't fire those two directors because the movie was too humorous, and then make The Last Jedi so humorous. Humor in this way is not going to work for Star Wars. It may work for Ragnarok, and I know Deadpool was a really grand slam that nobody expected, but the humor suits those characters for a certain reason.
Okay. This is difficult, man. This is very difficult. Alright. Alright, here we go. Using Mark Setter. Or Mark Softer, sorry. Mark Softer to relax the decal onto the surface. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Alright, moving on. Why is Luke a grumpy old man? There's no real exposition other than his explanation is, I was training Ben Solo and I sensed darkness in him, and in a fleeting moment I decided to kill him and I passed like a shadow.
Okay.
This is so stupid. This is the guy
there.
That taught the life of Darth Vader. He was like the most evil character you could possibly think of in the movie. And he still went to that tiny sliver.
Man, that's hard. So this is going to be it for this model here. I'm going to try to finish this up. And I have these little blemished areas where I had problems with the clear coat and such. I'm not going to kill myself trying to make this kit look beautiful by now. I've just had a lot of problems, and you know, whatever. So I've done a bit of wet sanding. I'm going to try to kind of surgically paint this Mr. Color silver into the areas where I want it to be. So like what I will do is I got this in the airbrush now. It's mixed up. Just going to do some really light painting. Just going to use some kind of construction paper kind of stuff here to see if I can paint over some of these blemishes here. Hopefully this is going to work. I just need to make sure not to get the paint on the decals. So I think the problem is the aqua gloss clear, you have to just go real slowly and build it up very, very slowly. If it accumulates, then it's going to model up your model, and model as in M-O-T-T-L-E. Not, whatever. And then I think that's why this kit seemed to break out with acne. So, yeah, I don't want to do any more. I don't want to risk it. But I think it's looking a little bit better. It's time to do the clear coat on this P-38 Lightning. So this is Alclad 2. It says lacquer, but it's actually not lacquer. It is an acrylic. This is Aqua Gloss Clear. This is specifically made to go onto metallic paints so that they do not reduce their luster. It's going to happen a little bit, but it's this is pretty good to spray onto metallic silver type paints. Especially this is for the Alclad chrome paints, the metallized paints, but this is pretty good. So let's go ahead and do it. So I'm ready to go. The clear coat went on much better this time because I did it slowly and I made sure it wasn't running. So you can see, like right here, it doesn't look really that smooth. It's kind of scuffed, and you know what? Whatever. As I mentioned before, I'm falling forward with this project. I just realized, though, these are not really quite ready yet. I have to do the decals on the back of these propellers here. One thing I noticed is that these just kind of fit together, and no glue is really required. So I will need some glue. I got my chamomile tea here. Yummy. Alright, now these superchargers here, these are going to need to be glued into place. Now they're both identical to each other, so it doesn't really matter which one goes where. I'm just going to just cramp some glue in here as well as here. Okay. So I need to do some decaling, which means the propellers are going to have to come later. But for now, I'm going to set this into place. There we go. When I was a kid, I thought these things were guns or something. There we go. So those just snap into place. That's great. Oh, I never noticed how completely hollow that is in there. That's weird. Alright, so landing gears. This needs to come off. Let me get my nippers here. I just realized that. There we go. Toss that in the trash. So this part here has to go forward here. So let me. What I think I'll do is apply some extra thin cement to this. There. Cool. Alright, that's in place. So I'm very, very excited. Eggplanes, gosh, you know, I can't get enough of these things. I like them. The news I just learned about, Rebels at Cloud9, Jared, he actually told me about this before I saw it for myself. Coming in March 20th, there's going to be 2 Eggplanes, limited edition, and they're coming with resin figures. So the first one's going to be, I believe, the F2, the Mitsubishi F2 Eggplane, and it comes with Eggplane Girl, a 1/20th scale resin figure of an Eggplane Girl, and that is going to be pretty cool. And then also there is I think the J-15, which is essentially the Su-33 flanker for the Chinese Air Force, and that is going to be released the same day, and that's going to have the Chinese Eggplane Girl. So very excited about that. Looking at the way this is set up here, you know, I think I might use the thicker cement. There. So the little triangle thing has to be pointing backwards, and the wheel is going to be pointing out. Now, I've painted up the wheels. I need to let the paint dry a little bit more. But this is pretty cool stuff. There we go. Hey, ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna use the thin on this here. Let that get in there, in between the 2 parts. Hopefully that might let them fuse together a little bit. Alright, next are these drop tanks. And they look like they're just going to go in either way. And yeah. Okay. So let's apply some glue. One. And 2. Very swanky, very neat. Alright, so I'm going to do the propeller decals and put on the wheels, and then I'm going to be all done with this. So I am using X10, Tamiya X10 gunmetal. And I am painting the machine guns. One thing I would recommend if you're building this kit is to put weight into the egg here, because this is kind of, you know, it's kind of back heavy. I mean, it stays on the landing gears, but it does kind of fall backwards fairly easily. So be careful about that. Okay. So I had applied the decals on both of these sides here, but there were like this little black stripe. So what I did was I used flat yellow XF3 to fill in the blanks, and it looks a lot better now. I'm not going to make this mistake using those decals on the Tiger Cute P-40 Warhawk. For this one, I have just masked off. I'm going to actually just paint these. So, but this looks a lot nicer. Well, I'm almost finished with this, but I'm not quite yet done. I'm going to use Novus number 2 for fine scratch remover. I want to smooth out the cockpit canopy here. So, it had gotten kind of fogged up, and then when I put the clear coat on it, it improved, but I still would like to make it a little bit nicer. So this is just a pointed cotton swab, and maybe I'll just kind of squeeze this out on a post-it note or something. Oh my gosh, this is like not coming out. I'm afraid of it just like splorching all over suddenly. Oh my. Well, I wonder what I should use. Hold on. Alright. So I jimmied it with a pin here. Just a sewing pin. So let's give this a shot. So I want to make sure, I have to be careful not to get the silver paint. I don't want to rub that off. I just want to polish the clear parts. So now I'm using Novus number 1 for the nice shine, and this is a lot more liquid, so I'm not really, I learned that I can't really apply it to the post-it note. I just squirt it directly onto the cotton swab. So it's a lot watery, a lot more watery. It's not a paste like the number 2 is. This is looking pretty nice. It's looking okay, I guess. Oh yeah, that looks much clearer. That's clearing up pretty nicely now. That looks nice. So the masking, I couldn't get it perfect, but it's not so bad, I guess. Unfortunately, the retailer on Yahoo Auctions Japan that I buy the masking out of, Hasegawa Tamiya, they don't provide anything for the Eggplanes, unfortunately. It would be nice if they did. But the masking job that I came up with on my own. It's not too bad, I suppose. It's not perfect, but oh well.